Good evening, everyone. Just now waiting for some students to show up today. Our conversation about drugs, different types of drugs, the effects they have. We'll see who shows up this evening. Hello.
Hello, Madeline.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. What about you?
Oh, okay, thank you. How is your weather today?
Oh, today it's hot, too much.
Too hot?
Too hot, too hot. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Valerie.
Hi, Madeline.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
Oh, not bad, thank you.
Long time no see.
Exactly. Yeah, how's it going?
Well, I'm pretty good now because it's summer and actually most people feel awesome in the summer. So for most people, it's their most favorite season. And just at the beginning of summer, you can build your plans, anticipate the coming holiday. So
Mm,
it's really the time of your life.
yeah, true. Summer is usually a good time. I just don't care much for the mosquitoes in summer. That's
Uh,
my big complaint.
you got stung by mosquitoes?
Mosquito. Oh, yeah, I've already gotten
Wow.
bit by mosquitoes. So, but anyway, I try to be cautious as much as possible. Okay, let's see. We have Mary Lynn. Hello, Mary Lynn.
Hello, how are
How are
you?
you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And let's see, the phony. Are you there?
Maybe no.
Okay, it's like the phony revisor. So that's an interesting name. Don't know. I don't know.
The name and the picture. So,
Yeah. So, okay, we'll just wait and see if they join us. So, I was going to talk about drugs. Okay, first of all, when you think of the word drugs, what do you think of, Valerie? What's a drug to you?
Well, actually, this word has got two meanings. So one positive meaning is that of a medicine. And when people use drugs to recover uh, from illnesses, to become healthy again. And
Mm-hmm.
there is a negative meaning of some substances to which you can be addicted if you take them uh, even once or several times, and they're really bad and they ruin people's lives. And so the government, the state should strictly prohibit the use and dissemination of drugs.
Okay, Marilyn, what do you think when you think of the word drugs?
I agree that this word has two meaning. One, it's medicine, and another, it's something that have different effect for mind, for physical, for body, people. Something that can uh, change everything for some people. I don't know how to explain. Something not very useful, but exist in our world.
Okay, Michael, any additional ideas or thoughts about drugs?
It's hard to maybe yes. I can like say maybe that is make like addiction or how to say привыкание, addiction. Yes,
Addiction. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and that's all. I think all the drugs is like close with the medicine or some not a material, but something close with the medicine. But how people feel after the use of this one, this is the difference. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, Valerie, did you take drugs today?
Yes, and I would like to add that there is the third category, that those products which are neither medicines nor those bad substances. I mean, drugs can be coffee, maybe tea, and Coke, Coca-Cola, because these liquids also contain some substances, and technically speaking, they are drugs. And of course, no, I haven't drunk coffee today. I've drunk only tea, and I'm not sure if tea can be called a drug. So I'm not sure if I have taken a drug today.
Actually, I think it is considered a drug. Was it caffeinated tea?
It's just black, regular tea. I don't know.
You had drugs.
Okay, thank you.
You had drugs. You had drugs. Mary Lynn, what about you? Did you take drugs today?
No, but I have a headache, so I really won't.
No tea? You didn't drink any tea? No coffee?
No, I drink tea, but not coffee. I want to take medicine, but I still I still how to say
I
I don't know how to say.
I haven't.
Avoid some.
Oh,
I wait.
Okay, so you avoid. Okay, you avoid trying to take medications, yeah.
Yes.
But your tea, was it caffeinated tea?
I think yes. It's usually tea. Nothing special.
Okay, then you did take drugs today, also.
I think yes.
Okay. Okay, so Michael, what about you? Your mic is turned off, maybe?
And I have taken a pill today because there is a high blood pressure for me, and I, from time to time, I take pills from high blood pressure, but it's really hard for me to memorize to do this every day on a regular basis.
Okay. And welcome, Valera. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine. Very interesting subject.
Yes.
For us.
So, did you take some drugs today, Valera?
No.
Oh, don't lie. I bet you did.
Well, yes. Coffee.
Yes, that is a drug. We just discussed that. Everyone takes drugs. Coffee, tea, it's drugs. Coca-Cola, if it has caffeine, it's a drug.
Oh, Coca-Cola, right. I can't.
No, it's an example. Just an example. Okay. And let's see. Michael, did you have drugs today also?
If we use it in your form, yes, I like it and drink coffee every.
So you're a drug addict then, Michael, yes?
All the day.
Every day. Okay, most of us are. Most of us are. I'm going to tell you, now this is probably one type of drug you have maybe heard of. It's called LSD. You've heard of this type of drug?
Yes, I have.
Okay, tell me, Valerie, when you hear of LSD, what do you think of?
I think these are they are usually in the form of tablets, yes, pills,
Yes. Mhm.
of white color, I guess.
Oh, I
And
don't know about the color, but okay.
I
Okay.
think yes, and these such kind of drugs is popular among young people, teenagers, and they are sold or distributed in nightclubs. To be cheerful, you know, they raise your mood and affect your feelings, and then you can dance all night away. You don't feel tired or depressed. You know, it gives you a brief period of being cheerful, you know, optimistic minded. But of course, it has a very bad side effects, and then afterwards you feel ruined and, you know, destroyed.
Okay. All right. So, Valera, I was going to ask you, do you know any bad side effects to LSD?
Uh, well, actually, all that Valera said is not true about LSD. I actually took it once. I'm not
Oh,
proud
very
of it.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Uh,
on.
this is one of the drugs that have, you know, it's actually not for some party or something like that. Um, People who take this kind of drug, they don't want to dance. They don't want to do any physical activity. It's something from you know from 70s, from hippie culture. It's
Maybe it's a downer.
well, I don't know that word. Down.
Oh, drugs are usually categorized as downers and uppers. Downer is when you want to calm down,
Yeah,
and
right.
upper is when you want to be active.
Yeah, that's right. That's the good. It's a good word for it. Uh, uh, well, it's interesting. That's all I can say about it.
Would you remember of it? Yes.
What?
Or is that all that you can remember of it?
Well, that's you know, some hallucinations, or some people call it it's like open your mind or something like that. No, it's
Okay.
just pictures.
Okay. No, interesting real life experience. Okay,
Yeah.
Mary Lynn, what about you?
I never try,
Okay.
but I agree with Valera that it's not active drugs. It's another kind of drugs. It's
It's a downer drug.
hallucinogen group.
Downer. It's a downer. It makes you calm, yes,
But
and
it's not calm. Calm, it's, I think, I don't know exactly, but I think cocaine make you calm. But LSD make you, when you can see the sounds, oh, like color like music.
No,
It's different.
it's another type. You can
It's
see it in the movie actually. No, yeah, don't think of me, you know, as a master of some kind of thing. No. I just used that one once, and I like to watch movie about it. It's
don't
trippy.
don't worry, Valera. Valera, we're not judging you. It's just
All right.
interesting that you have real life experience with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Michael.
think it's like
Oh,
mescaline. I don't know.
it's like what?
Mescaline.
Miss Kali?
Mescaline.
I,
You don't know?
for some reason I don't understand the word very well. Can you type it?
Okay, I type.
Okay. Okay, so Michael, any confessions about LSD?
Hard to say something more than Valery. And, maybe I know only that it's used and was very popular between the musician persons in 60s and 70s years.
Okay. Marilyn, do you mean masculine?
Masculine, yes.
What is masculine?
It's some Mexican, I don't know how to say, cactus. Yes, some plant.
Ah, okay, okay, I'm not familiar. And this is where LSD comes from.
It's like, but little different.
Okay. Do any of you guys think that LSD can mean anything else other than just a drug?
But by the way, of course, I might be confusing LSD with another drug, but that description which I gave, which drug is this about? Because I think I know that there is a certain drug which is used in consumed in nightclubs, and maybe it has got a different name.
Yeah, you meant. I think what you said about it's ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not a good movie for that.
Yeah, I confused these two drugs.
No, that's okay. But I was just, I'm just out of curiosity. Do you think, I've used LSD, not in the way you think of it. Can you think of anything else LSD can stand for? I think you guys. I think you've all used it at one point in your life.
As a medication?
Like verse? Oh, I don't know. Like bread. It's like some bread? Kind. Yes. Just a second. I think you know where it's drugs from. Yes. For wheat. Yes. It's. I think everybody, but not synthesize. It's from for some. I don't know this word.
Wheat?
Yes.
Wheat is a form of LSD.
No. Malt. Oh. Malt on the wheat. And if once one man synthesizes malt on the wheat, malt, you understand?
Mold, on
the wheat, and he made LSD. So I think everybody eat in the bread, but it's not synthesized. You understand me?
I understand. It's not synthesized. Okay, yes. I'm going to show you what type of LSD I use, and I think you guys all have used it. Lotion, soap, and deodorant.
Yeah, right. I got it. I thought of it. Something not so scary yes. Or judgmental.
Yeah. No, it's just kind of a joke. One time my friends used to say, "Don't you use LSD?" I said, "No." They're like, "Yes, you do." It's 3 very important things, yes, in which to use. Okay, what do you think? What about safe drugs? I mean, do you guys use stuff like aspirin?
No, I'll try to avoid any type of, medication. If I have a headache, I'll try, I don't know, some tea or maybe coffee, something more natural.
Okay.
Instead of using, drugs itself.
We call over-the-counter drugs. Okay. Mm-hmm. Valery, what about you? Do you use? Okay, I know you take a pill for your high blood pressure. What about aspirin or maybe antibiotics?
Mm-hmm. I'm of the same opinion as my namesake. I try to avoid taking. Yes. Okay. I try to avoid taking drugs, and in case of cold, if I'm cold or if I have got runny nose, I drink tea, I eat garlic or onions, and if I have a headache, I try to relax, to doze a bit, and but the only medication which I have to take is, yes, those pills from high blood pressure. Just I have to, but I'm trying to find another way out, as I'm trying to go to the gym regularly and to lose my extra weight. So if I achieve this goal, maybe I won't have to take any drugs anymore.
Okay. All right. Marilyn, what about you? How do you feel about over-the-counter drugs like cough syrups or cold medicine, aspirin?
I try avoid it, but I have headache now, maybe Thursday, and I really want to take something because it's so irritate me. Because sometimes I have headache maybe 1 week, and it's very difficult to live in this case. So, but sometimes I use some medicine, but I
Okay.
still try not to use. Don't use.
Okay. All right. Michael, what about you?
I prefer to use it because it's how to say, works very fast. If you have a headache, you can how to say, stop it very fast with the use of aspirin or something like that.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
think about your liver.
Yeah, right.
No, in that moment, I don't think.
But I think still about future.
Maybe.
Okay, Michael, have you ever tried like meditation or something? Huh?
No, I just think how to stop it quickly, and for me, it's not important thinking about the liver. Maybe if I have a problem with the liver, I choose another one. But
Okay. Okay. Marilyn, have you ever tried like meditation or something like this for your headache?
I try everything. And water and meditation and yoga and shower and most everything. I scan my head and nothing helped me. It's something I don't know what. And
Do you suffer
doctor,
from migraines? Do you have migraines?
yes, I have it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Valera, what about you? Do you ever try like meditation or anything for pain?
Well, I don't have have headaches very often, but if I do, I'll just try, I don't know, chill or just try to go to sleep. Try to avoid, any screen because I think it's connected with eyes. I don't think I have some. I think for the weather, some people have headaches because of something with the sun.
It can be the pressure in the air that affects people.
Or pressure in the air, right? I think I don't have it. Sometimes a good book helps reading.
Okay. Okay. And Valerie, what about you? What do you do, so as not to take maybe some type of over-the-counter medication?
Well, if I have a headache, which doesn't happen very often, it usually happens when I underslept and when I'm exhausted or tired. So the only way for me is to take some sleep, to relax, to, just to lie, yes, and take some half an hour of sleep. That works well for me.
Okay. 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 Now let's maybe talk about just a couple of different specific drugs. I just want to get you guys' opinion. You've heard of heroin.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so my question about heroin is, do you feel that many people believe that heroin is only addictive if injected? Do you agree, or do you think that it can be addictive in any form?
It can be addicted in any form.
Okay.
For sure, I've uh, uh, I've uh, I've been in a lecture, and you see that kind of talks. We have in a university as a lessons, something like that, and medical doctors told us about about all kind of drugs, about addiction, about everything.
Okay. Okay, Mary Lynn, any thoughts about heroin?
I don't know really about this. I know that it's very addictional drugs, but I don't know how it's start become how I don't know anything.
It's a very scary thing. It's a very scary thing, actually. It's very it can do horrible things with people.
And
Of
I
course,
don't know
people itself can do horrible things.
which effect these drugs have. I don't know.
Heroin.
Yes.
You can
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you can watch a good movie about it. It calls wow, I forgot. Well, I need a minute to find it out.
Okay, anyone know about the different effects of heroin?
All I can say about
Opium.
heroin.
Yes.
All I can say about heroin that it's the strongest drug ever, and people might get addicted to it after taking it just once. One time is enough to become addicted to it. Yes, and of course it's you can be addicted to it in any shape, any form. So it's a very very scary drug.
Okay. Also, there's a lot of different risks that if you are a heroin user, you're also a high risk for HIV.
I think it's risk for everyone who uses injection or something like that.
Well, that's true. That's true too. Okay. And yeah, it starts to affect the brain. If you watch almost any movie about a famous singer, they almost all took it. Well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them did.
Ray Charles, I think, used it, did it. It's a good movie.
I watched.
Another good movie.
Okay, you saw it, Mary Lynn?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah, so you can see, some of the really bad effects that it does to people. What happens?
It's not true, because we know about bad. Yes, of course, this have a bad effect, but a lot of people live a very long life with drugs. People who die very fast, it's usually people who take not pure drugs, who buy it in some place more cheaper, yes, and it's maybe with something else, not pure, and they use maybe one injection for many people, and sometimes it's another factor for his health. So in this way, they very fast to die. But who, I don't know, who use it, rich people who use normal drugs without something, I don't know how to say.
With extra chemicals?
Yes, without extra chemical and in maybe clean conditions. I agree. It's dangerous, but it's not so dangerous like something in the street. And you understand? I don't know how to explain it.
Are you talking about movie or about some specific example?
No, I generally talk about people and about drugs.
Ray Charles lived a very long life.
Yes, but he took drugs, but he can to buy something more expensive and more poor, and if we don't have drugs in our world, we don't have any famous actor, any famous painter and musical man, I think. So it's not so bad, I think, in other case.
I see. Okay. All right.
Yes, I don't agree with Madeline because I think that.
You mean with Mary?
Boy, sorry, Mary. Sorry for the confusion.
That's right.
So talented people, real talented people can create without any influence of drugs, and it's not obligatory for people to take drugs to create something, genius. So I think that the bad drug is a bad drug. It ruins people's lives, and I don't think that people might live a long life taking drugs, heroin on a regular basis. So I just totally disagree. Maybe I'm not a great expert in the drug area, but I think this way.
Okay, can you give me example one famous, I don't know, musician or actor or painter who live without drug or alcohol? One.
Well, I don't have so much knowledge about painters, musicians, and I can't be sure. I don't want to lie. Of course, I can't say, for example, Tchaikovsky lived without drinking. So people drink, of course. Maybe he wasn't a drunkard, but I'm sure that he didn't take any real drugs in his life, and nevertheless, he was a great composer. And the most I think I don't think that most of great painters, composers, writers use drugs, and only because of taking drugs they were able to create masterpieces, great works of art. These are not connected really, because a talented person can be a talented one and create great works of art without taking drugs.
Yes, I think they can, but I don't know any one example.
That's interesting, though. Okay. Any thoughts? Do you know any famous artist, musician, maybe sport player who doesn't take drugs?
Me?
Actually, I was asking Michael, but I don't know. Do you know, Michael, any famous sports person or musician who doesn't take drugs?
It's hard to say. I think we don't know. Maybe somebody can say what he want, but the real situation is different. Yeah, but you know, the person which who they use drugs, any drugs, and another kind of addictive things. It's much more than a person who don't use it. Yes, this.
Okay. What about you, Valeria? You had an idea? Do you know anyone who
I
does?
know, I know. That's a weird example. You all know that band called The Offspring. They actually are very healthy. It's a punk band.
I've heard
Well,
of them. Mm-hmm.
yeah, of course, for everybody, punk associated with drugs or some that kind of life, you know. But they are, very healthy, very uh, normal people without
Mm-hmm.
with with families and stuff, and they didn't and don't use drugs.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible. Um, I like to think that maybe one of the famous Ukrainian bands, Okean Elzu, I think that maybe Markachuk doesn't use drugs. I like to think so,
Well,
at
we'll
least.
never know.
Huh?
We'll never know, I think. I
Well,
guess.
no, not until we do a movie.
Okay.
Okay. Another drugs that people never sometimes realize about that is still a problem are inhalants. Do you know what inhalants are?
No.
Inhalers.
No, inhalants.
Oh.
Not inhalers for asthma, but inhalants. Inhalants is actually stuff that everyone has in their house. It can be the stuff that you use to wash the floor. It can be the hairspray that you or your wife uses in your hair. It can be nail polish remover that your wife or you use on your nails. Anything that has a smell to it, inhalants. Maybe a strong smell. Paint. If you paint something, you know the smell of paint.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of toxic thing for. I once have drugged by paint. You know, I paint a wall inside a house, and well, that was a very bad headache after that.
Okay, alright. Alright. Valerie, what about you? Ever been a victim of inhalants? Not maybe on purpose, but purely accidental.
Yes, for me, of course, like any other person, I had painting in my life experience, and after painting, you can feel really bad. But in my daily life, I don't really feel this effect coming. Maybe there is some bad influence effect on us from air sprays and aerosols. But I don't really feel this bad effect. Maybe there is some, but I don't feel it.
Yeah, inhalants can even cause death if not taken control of. It can eventually lead to death. Okay, what about you, Marilyn? Inhalants. Or have you ever known someone maybe who had this problem?
I don't know. Once I paint windows and I have some problem after that, some maybe 2 days. But it's okay if it's like medicine, potato. You understand me? When it's like folk tradition, I don't know, when somebody have a cold, this person cook potato and breathe under towel.
Towel.
That's another kind. That's in it.
Excuse me. I've never heard about it with potatoes, but I've heard of it with like mint oil.
And sometimes mint, yes.
Okay, well that's not really an inhalant because it's not bad for you. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt you.
Yes, it's good effect. Maybe I don't know. It's good. It's have effect or not, but it's something medicine. I don't know how to explain.
It's medicinal.
Yes, but not true medicine, but society medicine.
Okay. Well, it's like a natural maybe type of medicine.
Maybe.
Okay. Michael, have you ever had a problem with some type of inhalant? Maybe paint?
As I remember, no, I haven't, because it's if it's in home, you can open the windows and make like a breeze, yes, fresh breeze. So I haven't problem.
Okay. All right. But have you ever liked the smell of something that was chemical based? Other than perfume?
Smell?
Yeah.
Could you repeat?
Have you ever liked the smell of something that was chemically based?
I think now it's popular chemical based like perfumes. It's not a perfume, but it's like essentials with a smell of any kinds of things, like chocolate, maybe like different, like an apple. Yes, it's similar smells with the real product.
Okay. Okay, of course those don't usually hurt you, but I once used to like a particular type of hairspray. I didn't sniff it all the time, but I did like it. So I understand how it was. Go ahead.
As for me, in my toilet, sorry for this word, there is an airspray, an aerosol with cedar tree smell, cedar tree, and every time when I spray it, and I smell this, and I have an illusion like I'm back in Siberia in a cedar tree forest, and I like smelling this.
Okay, so it gives you like a good feeling, yes, or it reminds you of something from your childhood. So in this case, as long as you're maybe not just spraying it up your nose and sniffing it all the time, you're okay.
No, only on the purpose, not just by I just want to smell it, and just on the purpose.
Okay. Okay, what about steroids? There's always some type of debate about this one, steroids. You know what these are?
Steroids are using for medical retreatment, they use doctors using it after not injuries, after operations.
Okay.
To help a patient grow muscles, and of course it become popular in a muscle world, in a bodybuilding world. I actually I'm reading a book about it now.
Okay.
And almost every bodybuilders, almost every athlete used it at least once.
Okay.
Just try it.
Okay. Are any of you like bodybuilders?
Pardon?
Do you happen to be a bodybuilder?
No.
Weightlifter?
No, I'm not.
No? You're not? Okay. Valerie, what about you?
What did I didn't catch.
Oh, I just said, do you happen to be like a weightlifter or bodybuilder?
No, no.
No?
Well, I'm not a sporty man, but since my university years, I have been going to the gym from time to time. But it's really difficult for me to even to lose my extra weight due to some reasons, due to my weak will, not to reject from sweet food. I'm
Yeah,
a sweet
let's
tooth.
not get started because I started working out about 2 months ago, so I understand that. It's a battle of wills. Okay, Mary Lynn, I don't know what you look like, so I'm going to ask you. Are you a bodybuilder?
No, I do my exercise and something like that every day, but I'm not bodybuilder. But I like people who do it, except especially men. It's very good looks, I
Okay.
think, for
And what
me.
about women, just out of curiosity?
And women, I like when women have a good shape. It's okay.
Okay,
And
but I was talking
I
about
want
bodybuilders. Oh,
not really big women, but women who has a good shape only. I think it's very important for person uh, to exercise, to do something with our body. It's very important, I think.
okay. All right. Okay, Michael, are you a bodybuilder?
No, no.
No, no.
For me, it looks like too much. When sometimes you can see it, this person on the street, it looks like, I don't know, what is it?
Okay.
I think it's not so good for health. Maybe it's they have some interest to do like a sport, like maybe this persons want to be famous or something like that. But I don't know. For me, it's not like not natural.
Okay. Okay. Well, was mentioned before, steroids is very big in the bodybuilding world. Let me just ask you, Valeria and Valera, because I saw recently a woman named Yula Medvedeva. Do you know who this is? She's like a power lifter.
No,
No?
I think I know her. It's a very big girl, right?
No, she's only about 72 kilograms.
The opposite.
Yeah. No, you don't know this famous. Well, I don't know how famous she is, but I know I saw a clip of Russian women in powerlifting. Yula Medvedeva. You don't know her? Oh.
No,
no.
no.
Okay. It's okay then. Yeah. After I watched her, I was inspired, so I just was asking if you knew who this was. She could squat over 200 kilograms. I was impressed. I was very impressed. Okay. Okay. What I want to do now, you guys, is just give you a couple of sentences and tell me how would you fill in the blank. Okay? If you got a bruise, if you need to disinfect a bruise, you need to do what? A bruise. If you need to disinfect a bruise, what would you do? Michael, what would you do to your bruise to disinfect it?
Disinfect it.
Disinfect it.
Any anything with alcohol and I don't know how to say spirit.
Spirit. The same word.
Spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah, or alcohol. Something with alcohol in it. Okay. Marilyn, is there anything extra you would do to your bruise? You add alcohol, anything else?
No, maybe not stay in some cold place a long time.
Okay. What about you, Valera? Anything else?
I would put some ice on the bruise. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe to stop bleeding. Well, and you can also apply perfume, not only alcohol, but also perfume might do. You can
Okay.
spray it on your bruise.
Okay. And Valera, what about you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know this word, so
Yes, I don't know to
Bruise?
think.
right. I don't know what.
Sorry.
means.
A bruise, like, let's say that you hit yourself
Mhm.
against something really hard, and your skin starts to turn like a greenish color,
Mhm.
or like a combination of different colors. This is a bruise.
Bluish color. Maybe.
Yeah, and so sometimes you can actually put something called, oops.
I got it. It's well, I know Bruce, right? I got it.
Uh-huh. I'm still here, you guys. Sorry, I just have to get some water.
Well, if you had a bruise, if you had some injury, and you have a bruise, you need two things: cold and pressure. Some cold thing, maybe metal thing will help. You need to take it, put it on the place where the bruise is, and like squeeze it very hard for a couple of minutes.
Okay. Okay, so all you guys have good ideas. Alcohol, some type of antiseptic. Would you put a plaster on it? Plaster. Does everyone know plaster?
It's possible.
Yeah, the same word in Russian.
Okay. Okay. Just checking plaster.
It might be a good idea.
Okay.
Not only for health, maybe, but also for how to say, you don't want other people to see your bruise, and you just cover it with a plaster. So for this purpose, it might be used.
Oh, if we're talking about the bruise, with blood or something like that, we have a good thing, iodine. It's a iod, we call it iod, or it's a liquid
Iodine.
with
I will write it. I understand.
Right.
Iodine. Yeah, that's the translation.
There is more better things. Chlorhexidine. It's if you have injury, not brush. If you have blood and something like that, it's a very good medicine.
What is it called?
Okay, just a second. I type.
Okay.
Maybe like something like chlorhexidine.
Yes, something like that.
When I was a kid, and I hurt myself a little, in the street. We had that plant called I see the translation, plantain. We just put it on and go. It's a little leaf-like plant growing on the street everywhere.
Okay. I also know that you have something called Zolonka, which I don't think really translates.
It's kind of like iodine. It's kind of like iodine, just with the green green color.
It's used only in Russia and Ukraine. Other countries don't use this. They think that it's not effective and they
True, I think.
don't use. No, it's true. It's not effective.
It's just alcohol like liquid, and that's all.
You can
So you-
use alcohol only if you have skin injection, but if you have I don't know how to say слизистая. Anybody know?
We can find out.
I don't know. You know, if you put a little moonshine, maybe this should help also. Please tell me you remember moonshine.
It's alcoholic drink which is made in a house. Yes.
Yes, okay.
You put some sugar into spirit and you brew it in house conditions.
Yeah, it's usually made, yeah, just like maybe homemade type of whiskey or vodka, like this. Yeah, it's moonshine. Okay. Can you talk about, oh, let's see, Valera, maybe you missed this lesson of mine. We talked about some interesting words. Moonshine is homemade vodka or whiskey.
No, I never tried that.
You've never tried this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I know, yeah. I have a hard time believing it too.
I think no, I didn't.
It's
Go ahead,
everybody
Mary.
know about it. It's like vodka, but in home.
Yeah, homemade vodka.
Homemade vodka. Yeah, I tried that one.
Okay, everyone's tried it.
It's first time for me to hear that, that name moonshine.
Okay.
Actually, in the 90s in Russia, it was very, very popular, maybe more popular than now. And I remember my dad cooking this moonshine in our flat, because at that time we had some quotas for every person. You could get only 2 bottles of vodka per month, and that was not enough. And people had to cook some moonshine in their homes.
Yeah, no, it was a good business actually.
Yes,
then.
good business. But
I think it
my
was
dad was impatient, and when he made this, he drank half of it by himself. That wasn't a good business after all. After all, my mom prohibited this practice, and she didn't let him do this moonshine in our home.
I see. I've never made it before in my life. Never even tried it till I came to Ukraine. But I do. It was very interesting first time I had it. I think it serves as a medicinal purpose. It's for medicinal. If you have a sore throat or something, moonshine works very well. I think.
Madeline, do you know
Yeah.
why Americans call this drink moonshine? What are the reasons of giving this such a name?
From my understanding, Valeria, and I'm not really an expert, but if I understand correctly, see, it was also outlawed in the U.S. at one time. So people would make it secretly, and what time of day would they usually make it?
Yeah, right.
At nighttime. Yeah. So when the moon was shining, they were brewing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my understanding of how it came about, because you couldn't get it. Kind of like the same idea. It was illegal, so the only time you could do it was nighttime.
Here I found out a name of the, heroin movie about the heroin, directed by Danny Boyle.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Transporting,
right?
Okay.
I
Good to know.
know.
Thank you. You saw this, Marilyn.
Yes, it's a good movie.
It's a scary movie. It's a scary movie.
Scary.
Really
But I think it's a very good movie.
Is it it's an American movie or European or
British.
British? Okay.
Ewan McGregor, yes.
Ewan McGregor was the star of that movie.
Okay. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Well, you guys, we have had our time for today. Thank you for joining our discussion about drugs.
That was a good trip.
Very interesting to get some real life experience in our lesson today. This discussion. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I am talking about stuff like food and health. Like you are what you eat is my next lesson. So feel free.
Okay.
Come
Looking
and
forward.
Thank you.
all right, you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.